Hi friends, Simon here from InformedTrades.com. This video is a review of MotifInvesting.com. Motif Investing is an online service, basically a stockbroker that lets you place trades. It's only for U.S. customers, only for U.S. investors, legal U.S. residents or U.S. citizens. We'll go through the key points and offer, explore some of the features as well. The main differentiating points about Motif Investing is one, that you can create your own ETFs. They call them Motifs. Basically, you select stocks that you want to group together. You select the balance of them. So I want to create a fund. I want it to have 50% Apple, 20% Google, 30% Facebook. That's my fund, and that's my basket of stocks. And I pay one fee of $9.95 to trade that. And then other people can share their motifs, share their basket. So not only can you create yours, but others can create their own. They do offer if you create yours and you share it publicly and someone else buys it, you get a $1 royalty. So there is a royalty program built in to the whole idea as well. One of the main features of this, or the main advantage of this, it allows you to invest in a theme. It allows you to invest in a lot of different themes, explore themes, research themes, and invest in them easily. So you can sort of create your own ETFs, and all the advantages that ETFs have, this has here. It also allows you to get in addition to the ETF advantage of just bundling stocks and exploring and finding new themes, you can also invest in a group of stocks at a low commission. So even if you don't care about creating your own theme or exploring other people's themes. Let's say you wanted to buy Facebook and Google. Rather than placing a separate order for Facebook and a separate order for Google, you can create a fund, create half of it equally allocated, or however you want to allocate your capital, and just buy that, and that way you pay one commission. So there's sort of that advantage here. You can also buy single stocks through Motif Investing, and that comes at a price of $4.95 per trade. So price competitive, it's pretty good. You do get access to IPOs underwritten by JP Morgan, which is also rare. So this is allowing you to get in at the IPO price. If you've seen stocks explode on the first day, this is sort of targeted towards that. Very rare for retail investors. I don't know of another broker that's really offering retail investors access to IPOs. And these are IPOs that are only being underwritten by JP Morgan. So basically, it's a good thing for IPO traders and undersized investors. It's not so great for traders or large investors, and we'll get into that, why that is, and a little bit more. Okay, so as we discussed how Motifs work, you can create a little fund. It's up to 30 stocks. You pay no management fees. It's just a one-time commission of $9.95. So it's very similar to ETFs. ETFs often have a management fee or some type of other fee incorporated. You have a Motif. Now with this, you are actually owning the underlying stock. You're not owning some synthetic security. You're an actual owner. If you create a fund that has, Facebook, Amazon, Netflix, Google, you're actually owning that. Now, there's a minimum investment of $250. Google shares at the time are well above that. Amazon's like $680 or something like that. So you're essentially purchasing a fraction of a share in some instances. So it does allow fractional share ownership. And here's sort of on the screen right now, you're seeing a sample of a theme. Let's say you want to invest in products that help people wake up in the morning. There's countless number of themes, whereas in the ETF market, there may be more standardized things like financial sector ETFs, banking sector ETFs. Here you have a lot of just different ideas, like I want to invest in caffeine, or people are working more and sleeping less. Maybe caffeine's a good investment opportunity as a result. You can see the stocks that are in this. Starbucks, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, etc., JP Smucker. And you can see the breakdown. You can see it's actually done pretty well. So surprised, or I find that interesting that it's generating 50% return. But that's the basic idea of how a Motif works. Exclusive access to IPOs. We talked about this. Start price as little as $250. One thing is, the IPO price can fluctuate a lot until it's finalized. So you have to commit early on, and you have to say, I'm investing a minimum of $250. Of course, you could put in, 1,000, 10,000, whatever. However, you won't know the share price. So that is the risky part. You're just investing a dollar amount, and the share price could, it's up to, it often goes down to the last second before it's publicly traded. Now, the advantage, though, is you're getting in before it's publicly traded. So before the price is traded on NASDAQ, New York Stock Exchange, before all that first day of volatility. In recent IPOs over the past couple of years, we've seen first day, like Twitter's IPO, it jumped 20, 40%. So if you're interested in that strategy, personally, I think that's pretty risky, but if you're interested in that, Motif Investing does offer a pretty unique opportunity. Like I mentioned, I haven't seen anything else like this for small individual investors to get in on IPOs. As I mentioned, you should have a strategy if you really are interested in this. Otherwise, you might be better off with other types of conventional trading, conventional investing strategies. Okay, now for the negatives. Some really significant why I wouldn't use Motif Investing. They only allow sell stop orders, so this is definitely a deal breaker for traders. Sell stop meaning you can protect your loss. You can say if you buy at a market order, you buy at 50, you can put in a stop in at 30. However, you cannot put in a limit order. You cannot say I want to buy if the price falls to 20. You cannot be a momentum trader and say if price is currently at 20, I want to buy if it goes to 30 because I think that's kicking off the next leg up. So really, you're limited with your order types. I think this is a big drawback and is going to be a deal breaker for a lot of traders. No dividend reinvestment program. So you will still get dividends. If you have a Motif and some of the stocks in your Motif issue dividends, you will get them either in cash or in dividends deposited in your either in cash or in shares deposited in your account with Motif Investing. However, there is no program to automatically reinvest cash dividends you were given, like a lot of other brokers have. A lot of other brokers offer this, commission free. Motif doesn't have that. If you're serious about income investing is a big focus of mine. So, this is a deal breaker. You can, of course, go in and manually reinvest dividends, although then you will be hit with a commission fee. So, I think if you're serious about income investing, there's probably other brokers that are better than Motif for you. Okay, now here's the Motif website. I just selected one theme, emerging technologies. Within this, you see there's a lot of things. There's connected car, the car being connected to the internet. Wearable technology, this is a new one. Let's see what's in wearable. Tablet-related things, battery-related things, Garmin, Apple, Fitbit, etc. You can pick all these stocks and choose the weighting of it for $9.95, and that's the basic idea. And that's about it, just a quick overview of Motif. We have a much longer review that goes into a lot of the details over on informedtrades.com. Check that out if you're interested. If you have any questions, anything you want to add, join us at Informed Trades. If you enjoyed this video, please visit informedtrades.com/donate to make a contribution. If you also like this video on YouTube, share it on Facebook, Google+. That helps us grow, helps us continue to make videos. Best of luck in your trading and investing. We'll see you next time. Take care.